Okay. Ooh, it's the end of the year. Oh, did that switch songs as soon as I started? Hey, awesome. Either way, yeah. End of the year. I immediately forgot what I was going to say. Let's just go ahead and start my random game rambling. Hey, is that reflect? Hold up, is that what it was reflecting off my? Ah, tag now. I changed the. Yeah, I changed the my start bar to be the top of the screen or the bottom because I kept accidentally hitting it on the bottom, and now I keep hitting on the top. It's driving me nuts. There is no good place to put it. Either way, figure I'd go again this year, just over all the games I beat. And probably start up like Mario Kart at some point. It'll be down here. Well, not down here. I'll switch to the actual screen. Actually, to be honest, I should probably just have the Animal Crossing clock counting down so I can keep track of time. uh, where is Animal Crossing? But yeah, yeah, I think our years I tried to have like two or three games running at the same time, and not doing that this year. That's nah. Too uh filled now, so I'm gonna remove that thing. I don't need that here. So last year I only got like I think it was 23 games beaten last year. I wanted to make sure this year that I beat that. I was moving around too much last year, but I did end up getting the well, I got this house last year. So it's been a year. Been in a house for over a year. Woo. Perfect. Amazing. Love it. But so this year, how many games did I get through? Let me see if I can get this counted up real quick. I actually used the darn number function this time. I got. Okay, so that's a 62, but I think that might have counted two DLCs and one. Okay, so there might have been two DLCs and then one sort of game beaten. First game, the funniest thing about this year is that I managed to get three games done day one. I'll have to go through which games I streamed too because I honestly don't remember. And I don't think I got through as many streaming this year as I wanted to. It's like I should have more time now, but I'm working on a lot of house stuff constantly. Uh, or being sick like that like early December where it's like, great, I want to knock out some streams and I'm sick the whole time. I forget. Do they give you anything? I forget if there's anything to get in Animal Crossing. But the first three games I beat Defense Grid 2. I think that was like early in the morning. And then I beat. Don't I have to buy each of the hats? I don't remember. But beat Defense Grid 2. That was the first game I beat this year. I liked it. I technically didn't like that was a case of like, okay, I've got most of it done, and they're just like, oh, I need to beat more games. And then I knock out like the last two chapters at like 1 in the morning, I think, after um I don't ooh, right, okay. What? No green? It's a terrible year. This new year's gonna be awful. There's no green. Can't wear a green hat. What's wrong with this? But yeah, Defense Grid 2, that was fun. Weirdly enough, another tower defense, Star Fox Guard. Stream that one. I think that one I had started earlier and also finished up on New Year's Day. That night, I randomly decide, you know what, Mr. Driller Drill Land, that's a short-ish game, right? Should be. So I knocked that out, like, it's just in one sitting that night before it hit midnight, I think. Or I also did that in the morning. I don't remember when I went to sleep that. Either way, all I have noted is I got those 3 done on New Year's Day. That's the only thing I remember. Then I got Pinball Spire. Beat that one. That was a nice fun game. That's one of those nice, like, it's not too long type games. That one was fun. Pinball adventure game. That was great. Then I did Potion Craft Alchemist Simulator. That one I had a lot of fun with. That one's a real good game. They never made a physical copy of that, did they? If they did, I would buy it in a heartbeat. I mean, like, behind all those amiibos are more Switch games. Like, also the funny thing is I have my snack cart here. There's Larvitar. The epitome of like, why'd I buy this? Why did I buy this? It's like, I'm losing my mind. It's like I need decorations for the house. Also, this larp, like it's supposed to be a comfy, soft plush, but my word, it's hard to keep a grip on. Like slips out of your hand too easily. I was messing around, throwing it around earlier. I kept dropping it. Also, this thing. These two are the epitome of like, okay, maybe I should not check Pokemon Center because I will buy stupid things and like don't check how much these are in combination. Don't. I don't know why I tangent to the plushes, but well, right because the physical copies. That's why. So I beat that. Next up, a stream game. Finally, this is why I know I streamed. Well, Star Fox already streamed, but beat Drill Dozer. Love it. Love that game. GBA Game Freak. Love it. So wish they could go back to. Did I get all the colors? Yeah, I think I did. I really wish that they could. Well, what is it? What they put out some game. Yeah, there was some game they revealed that's a Game Freak game recently. Didn't they? I don't know what's happened with that one. But yeah. And then there's let's see. So Drill Dozer, 100% that one. I love 100% games. I always try to get through them. Let's see, was there anything? I think, yeah, for the most part, I think there might have been 1 or 2 levels that bugged me. But other than that, like, Drill Dozer, really, really good. Then there was Core Keeper. Core Keeper was fun. Kind of like a top-down, more Zelda-like style, Terraria-like sort of thing. Like, it's top-down. I think those are the main comparisons to it. The only problem is, I didn't really like the boss fights too much. Especially like some of the later ones. I'm trying to remember. This is the problem with me not. I kind of half want to make like maybe some verbal reviews of some games once I've beaten them. Maybe just sit down and record the random nonsense. But like, I don't know. This funny thing is, I wanted to have like Mario Kart World Ring while I was discussing this, but I'm also like, I'll probably get way too distracted and not actually finish my thoughts. I mean, hence me getting distracted by random nonsense behind me that shouldn't even be distracting me. I need to clean up back there at some point. Like, there are some things where it's like, I don't really know where to put things. Like, Nendoroids, where do I put those? They don't really fit in those boxes. And I got like 6 of them. 5 of them are all amiibos. And then that one at the bottom is just also random little figures. Like the Ovaltine Kirby, Plants vs. Zombies, Omega, like the Terraria figures. And really the only one of that set of Terraria figures that I actually like is the Umbrella Slime. I don't know. And there's like a Dragon Quest slime in there, but I still haven't played Dragon. Well, I beat Dragon Quest Builders 2. Like what? I think that might have been one of last year's. I don't remember. But back to the subject, Core Keeper. Core Keeper. Towards the end, I didn't really like the farming stuff. And I didn't like that all like the special weapons were all boss weapons, I think. There might have been some variation that I didn't know about or didn't find, but it really felt too built around farming some of those endgame bosses. The funniest thing on that front is that I beat, I think, of like the 5 final bosses. The final boss I just threw myself at till it died. The first of the serpents I had an issue with, but then I beat all 3 of the other final bosses first try and then was never able to beat them again. I don't even know. Sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm terrible, sometimes I get annoyed at the gear farming. That's the one note I have here on the game, because at one point, unlike the previous years, I decided I would put like little blurbs on some of these, and then I got lazy and stopped doing it. Next one was, I wanted to play another Zelda-like, and unfortunately, I have not knocked out enough Zelda-likes this year. I wanted to do some Zelda-likes, but I don't know why I put them off. If I have any resolution for this year, it's like I want to knock out all these Zelda-likes. Like, I know Mina's gotta be coming at some point. I got Crow Crunchy. It's not the Zelda one. What's the other Crow one? The other Crow Zelda like that one. There's gotta be some like ultra small, probably PC only Zelda likes I need to give a try. So I want to see some other ideas, and I got my own ideas for what I'd want to do if I made a Zelda like. So that's like the main thing, but Zelda likes are probably like one of the most complicated video games you could probably program. But on that note, I played one that kind of disappointed me. Played Area of Spirit. Just kind of short, but I'm not so sure if... Didn't really feel like it had anything big going on with it. Like, it had some ideas that were interesting, but I also feel like I don't really have anything super interesting to say about it. As it did just kind of feel like you run over here when the game tells you you can run over here. You run over there when the game tells you can run over there. There's no real exploration in it. Kind of bugged me. But I did play another Zelda-like, Castaway. That one was nice. That one was a nice little one. Super short. And then it has a post-game roguelike mode, which I think I beat in one go. I think I immediately beat it all in one go. So, not bad. Then I beat Omachipan, which is some random platformer you can find in the eShop where you play Gachapon toys. That one was fun. It was a little fun. The checkpoints, I feel like its checkpoints were a little bit irritating, especially in cases where it's like, oh, I missed a thing. I want to go back and get this thing. So, what do you mean I'm now like 20 minutes back rather than 2? Why? I mean, none of it was that extreme. I think there was one that did take me back like 10 minutes, but just nothing too bad. Well, not 100% that one. That one was great. Fun game. Real fun game. And that also kicked off there's so many like Chao Garden likes that are supposed to be coming out soon. And I'm really curious to see how many actually make it out. How many are like really good. Because one of the big things for me, if you want to put a Chao Garden like game in your game, I've had ideas possibly how you could fit it in Zelda, but I'm also like, I'm not sure Zelda would be something you would want to fit it into either. So I'm kind of like back and forth on that one. Because for my idea, if you'd put it in a Zelda-like, it would have to be almost entirely optional. Like, of course, that's the rule point for any Chao-like, in my opinion. If you want to put a Chao thing, it should be both fun to mess with the Chao, but also, like, completely optional with no real need to. Like, there should be another game on top of it. You can't just make a game that is Chao Garden Simulator. Chao Garden needs to be the side mode to a main game that exists on its own right. And Walnut, pollution pickup game, that one was fun. It was fun. I had it in the child side and the actual main game. That was fun. Then I played Dredge. I wish I made a PowerPoint. I was tempted to put a PowerPoint up so that I could just like run through everything, or at least have this list, but nah, I want to keep the actual list to myself. But I did. I really should have thrown a PowerPoint together so something would be on the screen, other than that little doodad over there. I played Dredge, continuing water games. Funnily enough, Dredge, I may have been a little bit too cautious and saw basically none of the horror. I basically stayed. I pretty much only went out during the day. For the most part. Like, I really did not do much at night in that game at all. So, yeah, I kind of bypassed a lot of the horror. But Dredge was fun. I like the fishing mechanics. That was all good. And then I went under the water to fight the monstrosities with Earth Atlantis, which apparently just got a physical copy release with it's a premium edition? I think premium edition games. I got quite a few of theirs. But I don't know if I want to get, like, most of these only have one note. This one has two, which is not a good thing. One, I died on the final boss as the final boss died. It turbo glitched the game. I lost the save. I didn't get the time completion. And I don't think I got any of the unlocks for beating the game. But it deleted my save file. I was not going to play that again. Because one of the things I did not like was... I have a note here that has the worst aspects of Metroid 1. I think with that, I was talking about how everything starts to blur together. And it feels like I don't think it really reuses areas off the top of my head. But it felt like it because the whole bit with the game is it's all this sketchy art style, monochrome everything. Or monotone, or just the same, like, color scheme for the whole game. And the problem, the thing that really irritated me with it, was you kill a boss, oh, congratulations, the other one's over here. And here. Now over here. Now over here. Now over here. Over here. Over here. Over here. Over here. It's just drove me nuts after a while. And I continued the water games. Because then I played Dave the Diver. That one, loved it. Loved it. I would say I'd have 100% completion, but I never bothered with the little mobile game thing in it. And I didn't, like, I am missing that one fire seahorse. Like, I can't get the darn thing to spawn. I spent like 2-3 hours trying to get it spawn and gave up. Because it's like, hey, yeah, no, once someone starts wasting that amount of time, I drop it at this point these days. Like, that's probably also like killed ZA's DLC for me. We'll get to that. Like, I beat it. But the fact that the post game is just more of the same. Ugh. But yeah, Dave the Diver, as a whole, ignoring that one stupid seahorse, very good. And then, because I played in Dave the Diver, because there was a crossover, I kind of just jumped into Balatro on that one. I beat a run, and then marked it down as beating it. And then I did a few more runs, but I've never gone overboard with Balatro. I think I tried to beat like the green deck a few stakes, but I only made up like 4 or 5 stakes, maybe 3. I don't remember. I don't remember how many stakes I did on that one. But I mean, yeah, green, obvious, everything. Uh, then I played Forest Fire. That was a fun little bullet hell. Not too complex, but it was nice. Also, my foot is hurting. Ow. Jeez. So I'm with my foot. I might need to get like some pressure thing for my foot. It's like if I don't have weight on it, it hurts. I don't know. But yeah, that was a fun little bullet hell. That was nice. You're just a little fire speck. You gotta burn down the whole world without getting put out. It's super silly. And then I streamed Skyward Sword HD. I forgot that I streamed that. I didn't stream the beginning of it because I was just playing that on my own time. And I was like, you know what? I'm not finishing this game if I don't stream it. Because I like Skyward Sword in the first playthrough. I 100% that game when it came out. That game is not that great to replay. Even with the HD remake, just cutting out a lot of the tedium, just like they did with Wind Waker HD, that doesn't make it fun. Like, I mean, I find the shadow bug sections more fun, and that was without them cutting some of the funner ones of that. That was. Oh my word. This isn't too loud over me, is it? I don't have the earbuds in right now. That might be loud. Where's my audio thing? You know, I don't know if I have like a way of drinking that. Other than that, I don't know. But yeah. Then I played Monster Hunter Wilds. Monster Hunter Wilds was fun. I know it's apparently pretty resource intensive on the PCs. I see a post on that like every 15 minutes apparently. But like as a whole, I didn't have too many issues with it. Although, you know me, I'm very much team Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate Best Monster Hunter, which I guess to kind of skip ahead on that one as well, because I have a separate list for games I replayed. I got Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate up to 100%. Got the Small Monster Crown award. I don't have all the small crowns, but don't need them. I 100% Monster and Generations Ultimate. I think that was after I beat World because it's like World's fun and all, but I'm not a big fan of any game where it eventually devolves into fight the same thing over and over indefinitely. Like a bunch of times I might find that tedious. Generations Ultimate does that. That's like one of the big complaints is, oh, you've got to fight the deviant 16 times. And the new one's 6 times. And it's like, okay, but there's a set number of that. Like the small crowns, no, that's something to complain about because the big ones are far more likely to get, but the small crowns are like this tiny percentage on very specific cases. But the I don't know. It's just kind of like, oh, all the detail in the modern Monster Hunters just kind of eventually. Am I just old? But I just feel like it eventually just kind of starts hurting my eyes. Like the Generations Ultimate, yeah, it's a 3DS game, looks as such, and yeah, you pretty much only see what you need to see. It's not like super overboard on things. Then you got, let's see, I beat Half Life. I actually expected to get back to Half Life 2. So I still need to get around to being that. I want to beat Half Life 2. I should probably do that on PC rather than on. As I did Half Life on the Steam Deck, and I think there was at least one or two features that was, I think, was it auto fire or auto aim or something? I think I'd rather do 2 on the PC. I then played that a game about digging a hole. That one was nice and short. Not too bad. Well, it was fun. Let's see. I didn't even give a ring on Wilds, did I? Wilds is fun. Wilds is good. Did I play? I do not think I played past. Did I play after the first update? I don't think I played. Like, I still need to get back to it. I hear Gogma Zeos is either coming or in the game, so I should probably prepare for that at some point. Like, 4 Ultimate's great. Love 4 Ultimate. I don't really. Again, the only thing that drags that one down is, again, the indefinite farming thing I have an issue with. Especially bad in that one because like the majority of the really good weapons in 4 require large Elder Dragon gems, so you're just fighting the Elder Dragons for eternity. Like, I personally do not like the Elder Dragons anymore because, namely, the ones that are just the trio, or at least the duo. I don't like Kushala and Teostra because they've just been in every single game for a while, and it's like Camillus is funny. I give a pass on Camellios. But even then, it's like, I want to see some of the world dragons back. Bring them back. Rather than, I don't know. It's a very similar issue with Pokemon where it's like, okay, it feels like there's some that are like dev favorites that are not allowed to leave, and it just gets irritating because with those, it's like they're the equivalent of Garchomp in Pokemon, where it's like this Pokemon or monster is gonna be in every single game. Like they're not in Wilds yet, right? I'm pretty sure they're not in Wilds. Right? Wilds didn't have any Elder Dragons yet. I don't think so. I don't remember anymore. I honestly don't. It has been too long on Wilds. But then, after a game about digging a hole, I played Time Spinner. So I thought it'd be a pretty decent Metroidvania. I didn't like it. Same issue I have with Chasm, where it's like, okay, I can tell Chasm's like the kind of an indie Symphony of the Night, except it doesn't have any of the weight or content of something Symphony of the Night in there. Oh yeah, I need to check and see which of that my little sprite thing back there, which ones I added this year. I didn't keep track of that. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, wait, do I need to turn up that audio? Audio might be a little bit light on this game. Oops. Yeah, that should be good. 2. But I did not like Time Spinner. Pretty much any aspect of it. Like, it just felt like, oh, this is the Ecclesia style indie game. The time travel mechanics seem like they could have been interesting, but it didn't do enough. Off the top of my head, I can only remember one actual change that has any gameplay ramifications. But that. So weirdly enough, there was another game that I'd been playing. There wasn't really a distinct, like, ending goal with that one, I don't think. Well, there is an ending, but the ending came so close to what is technically 100%. Well, it's not 100%. That soft 100% of you've done everything that is not random tedium type of 100%. For Cozy Grove, that is all the memories. Did I even say Cozy Grove yet? I don't know if I had said Cozy Grove yet. That was the game that I spent like the whole year playing. It's a Animal Crossing like, in a way. Except you talk to ghost bears. I felt like it was very tedious. Some elements also were a little bit weird. And it was a case of like, you're only making progress if the game decides you get to make progress. Like, I got all the memories. But beating the game only requires you to gain enough memories that the characters are willing to help you leave. It's, I don't know, it's weird. Funny thing is, once you've gotten all the memories, they're also kind of just like, they all leave pretty much. So you're only left with just like one dude that's still there. They're still technically there, but they've moved on. This is only their echo or whatever. Now I forget what they're actually called, but like, I don't know. I want to like it. I never played the DLC. I think DLC had like three or more guys. I'd be interested in the story because some bits of the story were pretty good, but again, dragged out for. I think. Well, I played this for like 3-4 months. I don't know. Like, took way too long. Then I played Cave Crawler. It's like a horror game. You're a little drone going into a cave, figuring out what's going on, and the horrors. Which, yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty short. Not like. See, here's the thing. For me, if a game is very short and just at least decently interesting, it's pretty good. If a game is long and only pretty interesting, like Koza Grove, because I'm very much on the whole, listen, your game needs like to be like, there's a kind of a ratio of how, I guess, mediocre a game can be versus how long it is. Like, if a game is mediocre but lasts way too long, that gets to be a problem with the game. Oh yeah, I streamed a Hen Time. I did stream that one. Beat that one on stream. It's pretty good. Not as amazing as I've seen people put it out as. I didn't play the final DLC, to be fair, but also like, do I have to? It's got a bubble in my throat again. Oh yeah, I was going to get apple cider. I think about like an hour I'll get apple cider because I'll probably be half asleep by that point. Um, but yeah, Hand Time, that was fun. Had my thoughts probably at the end once I beat it and beat its DLC. That it shows the full credits with the DLC credits, even if you don't have the DLC yet, because it unlocks after you beat the game. I, oop. I don't know if I accidentally turned on any music on the other screen. I'll have to keep watching that. I played Grow Home as well. I think Grow Up's the original, so I ended up playing the sequel, but I had Grow Home on Steam, I think, so I played that one. I kind of wish I played the original. The sequel's good. I rebuilt the robot ship. I got all the star plants and all the flora. But then I kind of decided to kind of just end it there because it was like, oh, go back and get all the challenges. Nah, I was kind of in a, like, hey, I want to knock some games out quickly right now. I don't want to play something that then's like, oh yeah, there's like 80% more game that's not really anything new, sort of thing. Like, I was not in that mood right then. Which then I knocked out Hyper Light Drifter. That game gets compared to Zelda a lot, and I feel like the only reason that is because it's top down and you get a few other guns. Like, and there are secrets. I mean, kind of. That's kind of like Zelda Light, though. Needed a bit. Like, there needed to be more abilities for me to really call it a Zelda like. I'm very picky these days on what I consider to be good when it comes to Zelda. Probably just because, I don't know, Tears of the Kingdom and all that. That's like, Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild. It's like I'm going to need to see what the next console Zelda that is not just straight Breath of the Wild again looks like. I'm going to need to see that because it's we'll see. I'm kind of that reserved judgment type thing. So yeah, I think I knocked out a lot of games in the first half of the year. So we haven't gotten to the Switch 2's release yet. As then I knocked out Guacamelee. That one I found kind of fun. There were some parts where I felt like it. Did I feel was it janky? I don't remember. The one thing I remember is there's something about the platforming I wasn't like a massive fan of. So then when I beat the game and found out, oh, you gotta do all the optional stuff to get the good ending. Yeah, I just got the regular ending. Same with Castle Crashers. Played with that one next. Hadn't played that game before. Played through it all on Switch. Played as the Green Knight because, you know, favorite color green, only to find out apparently Green Knight's the one that's like, it's either one of the best ones or one of the worst ones because he has a different combo. Of course. Of course it's the green one. The green ones are always the oddball ones. Then I played... Oh yeah, on stream. That's about when I finally knocked out Great Ace Attorney. Oh, I listed that twice. Yeah. Oh, wait. I need to change how that's written out. I beat the original Great Ace Attorney on stream. Then I got around, which, yeah, Great Ace Attorney, fun, real good. Still weird to me because it feels like that first game is them like compacting Phoenix's entire character arc into Grandpa Phoenix in like one game. Like I still feel like that's very much what that game does. And then I played the game to drive people insane. I played Noita. Only on Steam Deck because I was actually my previous PC completely broke down after I played Noita. And I was afraid of that, so I've only played Noita off of Steam Deck. And I got the pure gold ending. I think that was the one ending I got because I did eventually start looking stuff up with that. I'm trying to remember. I got like one God run, and then I went super out of my way to make sure that I got that ending. I wanted the like second best ending because the best ending of that game actually like traps you in the save file because everything's peaceful. It's impossible to die now. But that was a fun one. And then there came a game which there's another current popular game that I might need to pick up that I should probably pick up for the same reason I played this one. Thank goodness you're here. Played that one because I'd already seen most of it on YouTube by that point. I don't think there was much I hadn't already seen, but sometimes it's like, hey, if something's popular on YouTube, maybe I should just straight play it, but sometimes it's a case of I just don't feel like it right yet. Yeah. Plus, I don't like choice games. A lot of those are choice games that I watch on YouTube because it's like, I don't want to make the bad choice. I don't want to ruin a quest line. It's one of those things that some people love, but I hate because it's just a weirdness with my choices. But then we finally get to the Switch 2 release. Wait a minute, how did I organize this? I mean, I guess did I not beat Mario Kart World before Donkey Kong Bonanza? Well, the first one I have here is Donkey Kong Bonanza. I beat Donkey Kong Bonanza. For the like I probably played every course of Mario Kart by then. Maybe I was still playing something else. I'm not entirely sure. That's right. I got delayed in playing the Switch 2 this year. I was out of the country at the time. And I got a pre order, but I couldn't play it. I also had to make sure that it was inside the house as well. I had to get family help me on that one. It So there was a delay on that. So Donkey Kong Bonanza, I might have beaten Donkey Kong Bonanza before World. As Donkey Kong Bonanza was really funny, as I was playing it somewhat casually over the weekend, and then I got to like, I don't remember where it was. I only found Cranky in like 2 locations, but I found him in like 2 separate locations, and just from those 2 locations, I was like, wait, they bring him back? Like, just off what he was saying, I was just like, this is written very specifically where he could be talking about Void. But it seems like he's talking about someone else. And I'm just going to be honest, they would have been. Just imagine a bleep hole here. If they had ridden Cranky like that and not brought back you know who. So, like, I I sped through the rest of the game once that happened because I was like, I don't want spoilers. I don't want to know anywhere else. I need to find out myself if they actually brought that character back. I needed to know. Also, I'm curious how loud this one is. I need to see if the audio is good or not. It might be, might not be. I feel like it was maybe a little bit loud during Pokemon. I'm not sure. I followed up Pokemon yesterday by like a whole hour and 3-minute ramble about the state of Pokemon, which I might continue here. We'll see. But yeah, Bonanza's good. Like that's the kind of thing where I love why I love Nintendo. They're weird oddball ideas that stretch out into a whole game. Those are really good. I saw one post earlier that also kind of fits as kind of leads back into that Zelda thing too, where Nintendo's obsession with going for new rather than old does kind of bite them in the foot. But Bonanza was one of those few times where I'm like, okay, I do think they did it very well in that end game. Actually, I never did put the DLC for that in here. I haven't fully beaten it either. I got the credits, but you don't unlock like 2/3 of the maps until you do the credits. So that's weird. I haven't done any of the post-game statue missions either. Um yeah, I didn't mark that down anywhere. But yeah, the Emerald DLC, it's okay, but I mean, I'm super disappointed because Grain, I was expecting that the one color that did not get a shiny gem variant, the green emerald one, would get it in the DLC, only for the DLC to only be purple everything. Why? Why? Um, but yeah, then Mario Kart World. All 3-star 150cc's, and then last week while I was playing Mario Kart World with family, uh it I unlocked mirror mode. Why did it not give me mirror mode till now? I don't know. World is good. World's real good. I like it. I've mentioned this before. I don't know. I'll have I played or not played? Like I've streamed yeah, I streamed those PS2 games, or at least MX Unleashed. I streamed MX Unleashed. Um World is like the closest modern game I've seen to that. I think there's like one or two other games I saw that I haven't played. I guess the Forza games are kind of like that, where it's like you can derp around in an open world and just do trick jumps and stuff. Like, of course, Mario Kart World's a bit more strict in how you can jump around um and do tricks and such compared to like the free tricks of like the old ATV and MX games, but like this is probably one of the closest modern ones I've played to just, hey, here's a map, just mess around in it. And like it gets all the points for me on that alone. Like it's less about the open world to me. Like yeah, it needs to be easier to track some of the collectibles. That is irritating. That is something that does bug me with a lot of games. Like I don't know. I just never tried to get everything in Mario Kart World because I'm not like super big in the karting. Because even those old MX games and ATV games, I never played the racing ever. Never played the racing. The just freestyle screw around mode was all I ever played as a kid. Just never cared to do anything with the quote unquote main game. But then from that, I went to. Well, actually, no, I could still talk about World a little bit. I do kind of hope we get a fair few more courses and DLC. There's that whole thing where, hey, the DK Bonanza cast are credited in the game, even though um, there's no appearance of them in the game, sort of thing. Also, I need to do something about blocking these bots. I mean, I have like a bunch of the words set to mute from the chat if there's a because of them, but it's like my word, these bots are annoying. Um, but yeah, world Mario Kart, the whole racing game toxicity this year is ridiculous. Like the whole Nintendo toxicity thing in general, just people trying to bash Nintendo left, right, and center, like all year has just driven me nuts. It's like, listen, there are already some things this year that made me a little bit depressed. That thing, none of that helps. Like, I would like to just be able to watch Nintendo stuff without being constantly recommended, like, hit pieces that make stuff up or just spray near constant negativity. Like the Switch 2, I guess at this point I probably could just go over the whole Switch 2 thoughts. That light is I need to make sure that it's actually stable tomorrow or tonight. I don't know. Yeah, the Switch 2 overall I can't pull it out because it's on the screen. It's overall better than the Switch 1. It's an improvement in every way, except for the battery, because the battery is not that great. I mean, yeah, it is sad moving from like the 5-6 hours OLED Switch to the, I guess, like 3 hour regular one. Oh well. It happens. I don't know if they'll get a good improvement on that or not. Especially all the current woes with the tech industry, apparently, and chips and memory and that, jeez, everything with that's just depressing this year. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But outside that and the game key card situation, which is why the amount of Switch 2 games I've bought is this tiny little set here. So I'm not buying game key cards. I'm actually a little bit ticked that one Pokemon spinoff is one. That's actually infuriating. Like, it's one thing for the third parties because they're going to be like, oh, this is Sims' fault. Also, the card read thing as well, as being an excuse for some companies as well. If that is Nintendo's fault, yeah, no, they need to fix that. But I'm also at the same time like, I don't know, it's just weird because aren't cards generally still faster than CDs anyway? But of course, they probably still do download. I don't know. It's not. I don't know. I don't have enough PlayStation games to know the percentage. From what I understand, most PlayStation games aren't all download either. It's just the big ones. Because of course it is. The big ones I can get away with because you're only playing this game if you play by their rules that make you pay for extras. I got my complaints. That's why I stick to Nintendo. Nintendo's not perfect at all. Not even close. But like, yeah. Then we got Swordship. Finally move on to that one. Swordship, it's pretty good. Didn't take me too long to beat it. I think that was a one-night game. Listen, if anyone listening to this has any recommendations for like super short good games, please give them to me. I want to be able to knock out a lot more games this year. Like, I got through like 63 games this year. I want to get through more next year. Like, am I going to be able to do that? Am I going to be able to beat 3 games tomorrow? No, I'm not beating 3 games tomorrow. But maybe I might just go through like the Super NES game list or the N64 or the GameCubes. Like, I don't know. There are a lot of retro games that I generally expect older games of that like section of time to be shorter. And there are some games, you know, an old childhood game, that Quest for Camelot game. Why is it on here? Like, why is a movie tie-in on Switch Online? Don't know. This is perfect time for me to play through and beat it. I feel like. Perfect time. Let's see. Next, I beat 5D chess with multiverse time travel against the CPU. One time, marked it off as beaten, and kept going. I'm not good at chess. Not good at all. I played with my granddad, and we pretty much just spent 5 minutes because I didn't want to beat him too fast, but then I ended up just accidentally drawing it out for like an hour. And then my dad kicked my butt in like 5 seconds. How am I supposed to know that, what's it called, fortifying as a mechanic? Which then I had him play 5D chess. He immediately castled and lost to the time-traveling queen, killing him in the castle. That was funny. That was so funny. Then Peak came out. Peak was real fun. Oh, I liked Peak. Peak was fun. I beat it. I think I managed to drag one friend to the top of the peak. All my other friends died relentlessly every time I played with them, and I also would screw up on each of those runs. So, either way, Peak's fun. Peak, if for multiplayer game of the year, for me, that's between Monster Hunter and Peak. I mean, Peak is... Listen, I'll take something silly over serious any day. So... I'm going to give that to Peak for me. For multiplayer game. Then I ended up being Great Ace Attorney Resolve. That game was good. Really good. I felt like it kind of ended very fast. Like, I feel like we maybe could have used like one more case, like a filler case, because both Great Ace Attorney and Ace Attorney Investigations have no filler cases between the games. There are no filler cases in any of those games, of those 4. You know, ignoring that Ace Attorney Investigations 1 is basically all filler. Like, there's no filler because it's all filler. Like, there's no overarching plot, but it's not a very good one. Like, they're all tied to it, but it's not a great plot at all. It's like, surprise, this guy actually was involved with the whole plot all along. Yeah, that's great, but that doesn't really make the plot good. I do like Investigations 1, but a lot. But I don't think I'd rank it against a lot of the other games. Probably over Ace 2 and 4, though, I think. Well, would I put it over Apollo? Maybe tied with Apollo, I don't know. Then I played Haste. Haste was fun. I remember seeing that game and immediately going, "Ooh, I need to play that. I need to play that because it's just zooming down a hill, the game. Except it's not all downhill. You're more so like hopping down the hills and you got it's more like how do I explain it? It's more like a Infinite Runner, I guess. I've never played any of those unless you count this as one. Combined with Excite Bike. Because you've got to angle correctly on the hills or whatever you're landing on to build up speed and go boosting, and it's fun. I do like it. I feel like the plot's kind of abrupt a little bit. A fair bit abrupt, really, but I mean, I also didn't have to run through the levels too much, but it's that I don't really want to spoil anything with any plots in these games. I'm just gonna say it has that particular type of plot where there's a very big other game that has a very, very similar, like, final thing for that, and I feel like that resolves so much better in that other game. I also played VVVVVV. Beat that game. Wasn't too bad. I don't think it was too hard. Was there any optional stuff in that game? Yes, there was optional stuff. I didn't do too much of the optional stuff. I think mostly just I was, same thing for this whole year. I want to beat games. That was my rule. I just want to beat games. Now there are some stipulations in some of these beating, but I mean technically I probably only beat like 58 games really. As there's here come some of the technicalities. Soul Calibur 2. I beat Link. I beat the Link arcade. I don't know if there's anything else. I'm assuming there are. I don't play many fighting games. I beat Link. I beat a Link run. So I consider it beat. UFO 50. I beat Mooncat. 1 of 50 games. I don't think that counts as me beating UFO 50. I didn't even touch, I think, the last, 19 games or something either, because is kind of a weird thing with me, or it's like, I'm going to play an arcade-style game that I need a good D-pad. I am going to probably want to use the Switch 2 one, or, the actual, on-console Switch 2 one. I did not like the Steam Text D-pad. I've tried to use it. I played last year. I played Outer Wilds on it, a couple other things on it. I played something this year on it somewhere, some point. But I don't like its D-pad placement or its button placements. Standard Nintendo placements are what I'm used to. Didn't really like the placements on that. Then I beat Kirby Star Crossed World, which I guess is a technicality. Do we count this as a game? It is literally 30% of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. That's how much content that DLC has. It costs a third of the price of the full game, and it's a third more content. There's no extras in it, but you are adding basically 30% or in 33%, I would say it is 30% more game. So it's worth it, worth the price. Adds one big lore reveal, I guess. So yeah, pretty good. More Forgotten Land, pretty good. And then I saw this. I can't point somewhere. I'll point at some point. Sailing game. I beat Mario and Luigi Brothership. 100% it, I think. I think I got 100%. Brothership was good. Not amazing. I'd probably rank it below the entire original trilogy. But, not bad. I saw, a lot of complaints about it. It had me kind of worried, and now it's just well, it's tedious. That's the thing that puts it beneath the entire original trilogy. Do I want to say it's equal to Dream Team? The fact that it finally ditched a lot of the things that they had carried over from Bowser's Inside Story 50 billion times, that just kind of puts it at least equal, I guess, because I'm not a fan of a lot of the things that Bowser's Inside Story did to the series, as they just kept bringing that back wholesale. And it's like, well, there went the variety. There went like any of the actual interesting stuff. I don't know. I don't know why they do these sometimes. Which then there's another sequel to come up here. But before that, Broforce. I beat Broforce. That one took me a bit. I played a while of it and then got a little bit annoyed at it, and then I went back and then finally beat it. How many animations did I give the Aghanim copy and the little sprites? It passed by just now. But I'm too easily distracted. Broforce was, I felt like it was too easy to die a lot of the time. But again, I'm impatient, so I got crushed 9 times out of 10. But I don't know. Sometimes it did feel like it depended on who I got, whether or not I'd even have a chance to get into certain sections. And some levels I just decided to shoot through the floor and not deal with anything. Did I do 100%? No, I didn't 100% Broforce. I don't know really how much content that game has. We're going to go on a short pause, and I'll be back. I'm back. Although I might grab a snack. I don't know. Maybe some Reese's cups. I don't know. Love how it's like, oh, I'm probably gonna play Mario Kart World at some point, but I'm going to get very close on time at this rate. I don't know. At least I'm like 2/3 of the way through the games. Love my little water uh, filter thing here. I think it's 5 gallon. I don't know. No, that's not 5 gallon. It has to be like 3 gallon. You know, it's probably in liters. It's probably 5 liter. You know, that would make a lot of sense if it's 5 liter. Um, like I can't visualize water amounts. It's certainly not 5 gallons. It's probably 5 liters. I think maybe. I'm terrible at judging volume. But the next game next game I got through this year. Hollow Knight Silksong. Screw the Vengeful Savage Fly, or whatever the heck that thing was called. Screw it. Hate it. Everything else, I'll still stick with. I think the decision to make everything in the early game have double contact damage was quite frankly insane. Like, in-game, yeah, no. But that's the thing that bugs me. So many enemies in-game did one contact damage, but the early game enemies all do double. Why? I mean, yeah, the original Hollow Knight had the big dudes with the giant clubs in the first area that do double damage. Like, yeah, there are enemies in the original that do double damage, but it's like almost everything in Silksong has a attack that does double damage, and it's like, why? That's just annoying. It makes it like substantially harder in a way that doesn't feel fair at all. But whatever. The next game, a complete opposite tonal spectrum, Cookie Clicker, which I could stick over in the car. Oh, I could put Cookie Clicker. No, I'm not going to. I would kind of want to, but nah. Cookie Clicker. I got all the buildings. That's the main thing. I think I'm kind of at that point in Cookie Clicker where I've got most everything unlocked. I don't have everything in that Ascension graph. I think I only got to like maybe trillion on that thing. I don't. Was it trillion points? I think I'm past that, but it's good. It's good. The funny thing is that then I also played Rusty's Retirement, where I got all the vegetables and all the berries. So I don't know really what else there is to do in that game, except for I think I got like a bunch of the achievements too. The only achievements I don't have in that are like one of the things that I would just get from getting the art achievements, and the art achievements being unlock all the art farms, which I don't know exactly how far you have to go for each farm, but that yeah. So I played 2 idle games at the same time. And then I moved to a game that was slightly less idle. Pokemon Legends ZA. Think I streamed that one. I don't remember if I had the webcam originally, but I had it for the DLC. Base Legends, pretty good. Very good. Not like doesn't overstay its welcome. Not too long. You do kind of have to, for each section, farm out trainers because to get the challenge tickets, because that's just kind of how the games kind of work. For I guess that's the game's attempt at replacing route trainers and such. You got side quests popping up all over the joint. I actually did clear out a lot of those side quests after streaming yesterday. They weren't too bad outside of I haven't done the $1 million coffee one yet. I'll get to that one eventually, but that would require me having to farm out all the dang money again, and the trainers, and the I don't know. It's just weird. But yeah, it's not nothing like too crazy with that one. I think it's pretty good. Like I think a lot of the turbo negativity around Nintendo is like poisoning a lot of discussions. Like my main issue, is same. Like I'm never going to stop being the drum of they shouldn't have cut them all. Yes, I know with certain games like Legends Arceus, I'll give a pass on like, hey, you actually built the whole game around a limited set. Once you get to these length, when with how ZA just went right back to how all the mainline games handle the stats, the EVs, IVs, held items, Pokeballs, everything, and also just slashed your dang throw distance to like the other side of this room, and if the Pokemon's further in the other side of this room, the Pokeball just bounces off. What the heck? What the heck? Why? Why did they do that? That is the one thing that pisses me off about that game so much, because it's like, oh, here's a Pokemon, you're trying to catch it. You have to sneak up on it for the bonus points in the DLC. Okay, okay, okay. I'm as close as I can get to actually catch it and it not notice me. Okay, I've got to. What do you mean that bounced off? I just But like, where'd the Pokeball going? I don't know why. Every time I see one of these, I buy it. Every time I see an S ball, I buy it. I need one more if I want to have like 6 of them, so I can have a full party and just start chucking. No, but either way, like ZA is mostly good, but all my disappointments are mostly all the changes from Arceus. Like, I like the Zelda-esque elements. Maybe a bit too much. I like Zelda. I kind of am half wondering if it would be better to swap that poster out with the 25th anniversary one that I have behind the PC, like right behind the camera here. But it's like, I don't know. Like, that's the thing. How do I explain this? Like I was talking earlier, I like short games, but I think if similar to the Chow Garden, like sometimes a game will do better to me if it actually mixes things up a decent bit and not in a way that's just you're still doing the same thing but they made it more tedious. Like, congratulations, you're battling Pokemon in trainer things at night and catching Pokemon during the day or whatever. You're like, yeah, you catch Pokemon anytime, but you get the idea. It's I don't know. I feel like maybe one more thing should have been in that game, because it is weird that the successor to Gen 6 ditched almost everything else that Gen 6 did. There's no rollerblading, there's no Pokemon, there's no you can't really, well, actually no, they kept the restaurant battles of all things. Like, they're different now, but else was it? There was something else they ditched that was irritating. Aside from, like, also the Pokemon roster not having all the Pokemon from Gen 6 either. Like, I'm pretty sure Heatmore and I forget the ant's name. I was about to say Truant, but that's its ability. Is that just a pun? Is that the whole reason it has that ability? Um Durant. Durant. Um I don't know. It's very weird. Then I guess that was around October. Yeah, that came out in October. So I beat Five Nights at Freddy's. Probably. Oh, wait, did I beat Five Nights at Freddy's? I think on November 1st, because I didn't beat it on the 31st, I don't think. And then I played web fishing. I did not actually use it as a chat room, though. I literally just made my own private thing and just fished. I kind of wanted to try a chat, but I'm shy as heck and never did. And yet I am streaming. Mostly because it's, I don't know. I like interacting with people when they're chatting in Twitch. It's, I don't know. It's stream's like the one thing I've forced myself to actually somewhat try to get better at, like, speaking with. I don't know. It's weird. But I didn't really catch all the fish either, because I think I got like all but like 2 of them, and then I realized, oh, is this all random? Does it not matter where you catch fish? Don't like randomness. Which we'll get to again later. So me and my coworker, we ended up playing a little bit, and we completed like the whole Ghost Rod quest. But that's it. Didn't really beat it, but I don't really know if there's a beating for that game either. I don't know. Then I played Kamaru, a frog refuge. I wasn't sure how laid back this would be going in. How do I rank it? I feel like the farming was kind of a bit annoying. You had to farm so much of this, so you can get that, so you can get this, so you get this quest done, and you have to get this. Frog levels have to be this, you have to plant this to get that. It's kind of simple. Not quite an idle game. Well, no, yeah. One of the things that kind of bugs me is when a game just kind of, I think it was a little bit glitchy on Switch. Trying to play it on there. I think that was one of the things that bugged me. But I think I also just did not like having to reset characters over and over. It's like, oh, you can send him to collect materials. He comes back in 5 minutes, and you have to reset him again to get more. And some of those things were actually kind of hard to get a hold of, so it was good until you get the next area, and it just kind of slowly rotated the rarities down as you got through each area. But I don't know, it wasn't too bad. Then I played Haiku the Robot. That was a nice little Metroidvania. I think I beat the game and then looked up if there were other endings because I felt like something was off. I don't know if I would have realized where to go back to. I think I never found everything in that game. I never got to like the catacombs or whatever. I was looking through the achievements and it's like, I guess I missed a thing somewhere, probably a breakable wall. I mean, that happens. Like, I play Metroidvanias, and either I'm on point and finding all these breakable walls, or I'm forgetting I'm playing a Metroidvania and not even thinking to check for them. So, I don't know. I don't know. Then I beat Risk of Rain on only my second run. And I died on the first one, the first area, because I wasn't quite sure how the game mechanics are going to work. But I managed to beat it on my second run, which is crazy, I think. That's supposed to be a pretty hard game, right? And this was on average difficulty. This wasn't like the easy mode. This was on like whatever that recommended mode was. I think it was medium that was recommended. I got like the Jar of Souls and just spammed that on everything, as it killed everything if I could just get it off on everything. I want to beat Risk of Rain 2 now. I almost beat the DLC while I was playing with a coworker who had it and got disconnected because, oh my god, that connections for Risk of Rain 2 does not feel good at all. Then I played through Blueprints. Beat Blueprints. I recorded that. I should edit it eventually when I stop being lazy and actually try to play the game. Same with, Golden Sun. I have uploaded private episode 1 of Golden Sun, I think. I think I uploaded it. I think I edited a while ago. I need to edit down Blueprints to like actual watchability. Because, it's mostly me going, found it! It's like, okay. I don't know. Blueprints was really good. Like, there are actually some good games I played this year. Gonna have to start docking points on some of them, too. to kind of narrow down game of the year for me. Blueprints is up there. I almost kind of want to just do a, like, I can't really compare these, so I'm just nominating them. Because I didn't really play that many games this year. Like, if I had to pick a top 5 that I played this year... I mean, Blueprints is on there. You know, I'll save that for when I get to the end of this list. Blueprints, if you haven't played it, I recommend jumping into it. It's one of those games, you're best going blind. Maybe also play through it at the same time as a friend. Maybe compare some notes. If you feel like it. Or maybe as a group try to play through it. But I recommend it. Blueprints is very good. Once Upon a Katamari, I think that came out this year. The remake for Switch. I beat it. Where do I rank it? I'm not a massive fan of the first one. Apparently, I never saved the game after beating the original, which is crazy. It's good. It's a good Katamari. I really liked it. I like the dino section. I like dinosaurs. Make a Zelda like I'm going to somehow fit dinosaurs in there. Somehow. I say somehow, but I already got my ideas. The only problem is I don't have the art skills to really get them across. Maybe I should work on improving that this year. Oh well. And no, I ain't ever using that dang AI. I ain't using any of that. I'm going to make my own clunky attempts to make my ideas a reality. I ain't using that dog crap. I ain't using it. It's evil. It's devil. In all seriousness, I just think it's like all uses for it are pretty much mostly evil at this point. Like, yes, there may be technically some medical things where it could read a diagram better than someone. Possibly, maybe. Or it might decide that they need a screwdriver inserted in them or something. I don't know. I don't really trust AI that much at all. Listen, I can't even get... Never used any of those AI sites. I want to. I hate that it's been shoved into everything. Drives me nuts. But what does that have to do with Katamari? Well, I can't roll up all the servers and throw into space, so... Oh well. Katamari was good. It was good. Kirby Air Riders. 500%. Technically, I used the checkboxes on 2 of the last ones because I figured that my luck was so awful I was never going to get them. And I just decided that I would... Like, I hate that they're permanently taken off the side, which is depressing. But I can confirm that if you later complete it, you can get the full picture. I'm just mad that it just never gave me the chances. The last 2 objectives was grabbing the all on the halberd, which that was so... Oh... I saw the halberd like 4 times and had the opportunity of getting that, but never aimed for it because I didn't know that was the objective on the chart. That was like the last thing on the chart that I ever saw, too. I was like, why? Why now? I've seen like 4. And I didn't go for any of them. And because I didn't see it. And then I was playing online with the Christmas event, sort of kind of screwing things up by trying to force it with that little exploit that they ended right before they made it so that you could still do the event. I got a run, and they had the halberd show up. I had a flying machine because I built every single run for a flying machine because it's such a... See, that's That's one of the things that drives me nuts is something is so luck dependent that you have to build for it in case you get it. Ticked me off, started ticking me off, and it's why I used the checkboxes once I got down to it. And like I actually somehow got Gigantus like twice or something before I got the Halberd again. So I got online, flew over there, guy sniped it before I could get it. And then I think... No, this was the next one. So he sniped it before I got it, and then I was just... But, whatever. I still needed the Santa hat, so I did the whole trick. Started up another run. Halberd again. I got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Now I only have one thing that I've not personally checked off. I don't think I'm ever going to get it. Because it is the destroy a wild legendary air raid machine. Or weaken a wild legendary air raid machine. How do I explain this? I have seen that one like 5 times. And every single time I have seen it. I knew I needed to do it. And I couldn't. Because it gave me Leo. I guess I just screamed some spoilers. Ignore me on that. I'm not going into any details of what that one is. I'm just going to say that it's nigh impossible. Like, Halberd, it's like, oh, you had to build for flight and hope you get it. Legendary Air Ride, you got build to kill and not get that one. Because that one is zip, 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 zip. There is nothing that can catch up to it except for maybe Swerve Star. And even if you use Swerve Star, I bet you'd lose sight of it. Like, you couldn't even use Swerve Star because some of the elements of that legendary. So, yeah, no, I'm never being that one. Which then I followed up by... This one's weird. I kind of wish I had recorded more of this. The Legend of Pirates Online. The Pirates of the Caribbean fan remake. Revival thing. So I only beat chapter 1. Because, did I mention I don't like tedium? Oh my god, it was awful. Go kill this guy. Kill these boats. Kill this guy. Kill these boats. Kill this guy. Kill these boats. Okay, I get it. This is awful. And then it started doing the exact same crap. Exact same crap with chapter 2. No, I didn't even get to chapter 2. Oh no, I was only like 10% of chapter 1. It's like, listen, I haven't played too many MMOs. I don't know if any others are that awful. But I was just like, nope, I'm done. I got a war sloop. I slayed the Kraken. I defended Tortuga. Like, those are like the big things. Like, the Kraken's like the current final, like, optional thing that can show up. And it's so funny being in a... As I did join a group at one point, it was so funny. As you're on the ship, and it's like, okay, everyone man the cannons. Just rack up cannon experience because you're going to get one shot off and everything around you dies. Because it's just everyone drive-by shooting everything in this game. It's so crazy. And then, wait, why do we stop? Oh, we get to fight the Kraken! And it's like, wait, I'm like level 10. I'll repair the boat! Like, I did shoot with the cannon some. I had some stuff that did decent damage. Or, like, just pull out, like, you're the pistol. I only had the pistol. I didn't have the voodoo doll yet. Like, I didn't have, like, half the weapons yet. I could have had the voodoo doll if I wasn't, like... I wanted to get a war sloop. I wanted to build up my points. I think I annoyed one guy because I drove so terribly with his ship. It's like, I could drive into him, right? Just imagine that the whole game was just that one scene from SpongeBob with "You're good, you're good, you're good." It's just me the whole game. Either way, I got the worst sloop. I couldn't afford the other ones. I could buy them if I could afford them, but that'd be like, I don't know, maybe an hour, 2 hour on somebody else's ship. I never got any upgrades either, because I just kind of wanted to save them for getting a good ship, so. It was fun. Fun online thing. Like, I can't believe that that got revived. Um, I guess I should believe it, but it's like, this is, I love old childhood stuff. The funny thing is, I don't remember anything. This is the weird thing. The only thing I remember from playing the original was I had the 2-shot pistol, and some guy did, or maybe I had the triple shot. I might have had the triple shot. No, I had to have had the 2-shot. And some guy did not want me helping him kill alligators. That's all I remember. I think I had a mohawk. I think. I never really went anywhere. Also, the funny thing is the Christmas events going on in the game, and it was kind of annoying me because it's like I checked off the turn off the Christmas event stuff, and the Christmas event stuff is still here, and I'm hearing Christmas battle music. Okay. Either way, that was a fun turbo detour a while ago. And then I beat Metroid Prime 4. I think I put it off for like a week or two. I didn't like that I was hearing so much negativity about it. Like, again, that's the thing that's been annoying the heck out of me is this whole year is like a year of negativity. It's just so depressing. The thing though, I have in my lists it labeled as Metroid Prime 4 out of 10. Will I really give it a 4? I think really I want to give it a 5. Like, not in a, like, this is the worst thing ever, but in a, this is, like, very kind of mediocre. Like, there are parts of it I want to like, but there is, like, a downside to almost everything. There are some people that I think have had such a warped idea of what something is, and it sometimes feels like those are the only people making some of these games. Why is there so much backtracking? And I'm also kind of one of those people that's like, is there any point to the desert? It just has those random shrines that it took me too long to realize give you like the charge upgrades for the beams. But that's not really a good, that's like anti Metroid design in a way. Like, it's too, like, there's a very fine line, interesting design to being able to make something obvious, but still kind of concealed. And open world design runs so counter to that that I do like that it does carry over the, hey, here's a point where you can unlock the ability to find all the items in area you're missing. I love that. I absolutely love that. So I missed quite a few apparently. But I kind of like Prime 3's better. Prime 3 worked in so well with how it did, where it's like, hey, here's a Chozo observation zone, and that's what you're using. And you slowly like piece it back together with certain items. I love that. Um, it's still like the best one, but I don't know. It's like I don't want to say it's like it's not as horrible as people are saying about it. But there are certain like things with Prime 4 that I am definitely not a fan of. I'm not a fan of the uh like, why do I have to go back to base camp? Why is base camp 3 cutscenes in and 3 cutscenes out? Or 3 loading screens in and 3 loading screens out? On the other side of the map from everything else, there's no quick travel in this game. that I know of. Maybe there was. I don't think there was. Um, most of the areas just kind of felt like something we've kind of seen with Metroid before in some way, shape, or form. Like, there were a few differences here or there, but a lot of things I'm just not like. I don't feel like there was any. Like, definitely had its points. The Viola area, I don't want to give actual names, but the Viola area, the cold area, those were pretty good atmospherically. But I feel like there's maybe, I don't know, it just kind of felt off. I like the idea of making the scan visor part of like the move set in a way. I did like that. I like that the scam visor became the psychic visor, and that kind of followed through a whole thing of everything's now like psychic powered and such. Um, that was really nice. I like that. And then there's the elephant in the room, the characters. I didn't hate them. Like Prime 3 has characters, but I feel like it's too soon to speak spoilers, I think. I'm just gonna say they telegraph some things a bit too much to a point to where I was kind of like, if they actually go through with that, this is boring and uninteresting. I'm kind of super disappointed in that game's ending because I feel like there's nothing about it that really that I think it earned, kind of, because it hard to really dance around not some spoilers. Do I get a spoiler thing? Just take while these technical difficulties are up, just don't listen or mute. As I don't even want to give the real spoiler either. Um I would have liked to have seen these characters come back at this point. Like if they're going to set up some characters, I think they should have been able to come back. Could they still bring them back? Maybe. Probably not. The way they end it, probably not. Um, I think it would be more funnier if they do pull something that they had already pulled and they come back. I'd give them props for doing that. I know some people hate the characters, but like Samus could use some allies and them not just being randomly ditched. Because I do think it'd be pretty funny to kind of just be like, oh yeah, you again. Hey! Like, I want to see Anthony again. Like, I mean, that's kind of the thing is Metroid kind of already did that, I guess, but it doesn't have any weight to it to do it. No, like, it doesn't have any weight to do the opposite or to do the telegraphed. So I don't feel like there was enough new items either. But yeah, we'll just pull this down. I need to get like an actual spoiler warning thing. I might work on that. I might. Yeah, I could probably do that. Got like a flashing thing. What's mute do? Am I here? Okay, so that's apparently mute for my microphone. which I also tied to the foot pedal. So, yeah. The what's the next? Pokemon ZA Mega Dimension DLC. I streamed that. You can see how I kind of like, oh, this is fun, to why am I grinding this out? Why am I grinding this out again? Well, you mean it ends with more grinding indefinitely, and there's like still like what 15 Pokemon I'm missing. I might never complete the Pokedex in ZA Mega Dimension because that's just stupid. That's annoying. That's irritating. Like, I might just wait for Bank and complete it then because my gosh, that's irritating. That's like actually irritating. I thought they'd do something interesting in the game, and instead it is just padding. It is just a padding hell. Like, what? Wow, what? Why? Pokemon. Like, this is that whole thing I spent like an hour and 3 minutes about. It's like they've ditched all the Zelda elements. There aren't really rare Pokemon anymore. Like, they did a little bit of that of, oh, there are select rooftops that actually do have like a single rare Pokemon spawn. But then like other points, it's like it took me so long to get a Gyarados spawn in that one map. Just Gyarados never showed up for no reason. And then the entire DLC is like, hey, what if it was worse? I have never seen a Galarian Farfetch'd in that game. Hours and hours, never seen a Galarian Farfetch'd. It's just, I don't know. It's like, I want to like it, but also just like, hey, yeah, no, why is your main idea of gameplay? Like, this is the same sort of issue with like the open world and mobile game design type issue with these games that they've kind of pushed further and further into. Then there was yesterday, where I knocked out 3 games. Finally beat Five Nights 2, moved on to 3, and then beat 4. Beat all 3. Screw Fredbear, who kept hiding in his secret 5th hiding spot or something. I don't know. And then the game, I was probably second from dying, and the game just handed me the win. I don't know. There were a couple other things I did. I played Warrior Land 4 on hard. I think that was stream. I beat a Twilight Princess randomizer with friends. I beat 4 Swords 4-player at MomoCon. I went to that little meetup, and yeah. Ooh, 4-player multiplayer. Beat the whole game at MomoCon. That was fun. I mentioned before, sometime after that, I think it was only like a week or two, I 100%ed Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. I got the Small Crown Award, which meant I had everything in Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate completed. I think the previous year, I had gotten like all the actual quests done. Like, I think I have some DLC quests I haven't done, but it's not part of it. That's not like actual game completion. I don't count updated additional mile markers. It is the same reason I'm not too broken up on the Mega Dimension DLC, because like I am irritated, but like I'm not super broken up because I can just drop it, because to me, completing a game, I don't really care about anything that came out after post game. Or that not after post game, that comes out after release. Because very often it's not as well balanced or is just plain irritating. It's kind of related to that thing of I immediately get concerned when I hear something like, this game was made for completionists. When you say made for completionists, do you mean you made it succinct and so that you can kind of just see all the content in the game and that there's no filler? Or did you mean you added 100 hours of filler to your game? Because that's not making something for completionists. That is the complete opposite. You hate us. if you do that. A lot of us just want to see everything your game has to offer, not see recycled barf over and over again. But whatever. Or I need water. I'm talking too much. Oh, you know how I had that other one, or that other post where it was like, hey, here's 2 lines about how I didn't really like this one by the end. Here's one that's all caps. I finally got back to Sonic Frontiers Final Horizon. Did I ever point out that I had reached the other section? Yeah, the Wario Land Hard started the other section. Um, I quote, "What the heck? Why do you switch to a puzzle boss without warning?" Yeah, the final boss fight's like a puzzle fight. What's wrong with Sonic Frontiers final bosses? Like, the original one turns into Ikaruga, and the DLC one is a puzzle fight. Why? Oh, whatever. Especially after that stupid challenge that they had to nerf into the ground because it all of a sudden changes the parry mechanic that the whole game relies upon from a hold and block a single attack to hold on. That you had 1 second. You only had 1 millisecond. That's all that counted. It had to be instant frame perfect parry. Like on like in like a boss rush of 3 of the other bosses in a row. My word, that was so irritating. I don't think I'm going to actually get a chance to get to Mario Kart, am I? See, I knew I was going to go super long. But then I got like 2 last ones. I got through Terraria Get Fixed Boy. Finally. It's miserable, but I beat it. I'm thinking next year, when 1.3 comes out, I will probably 1.3, 1.4.5 or 1.5. Let's be honest, it might be 1.5. I wouldn't be surprised if they still call it 1.4.5, but come on, at this point, I would have just done 1.5. I guess they feel like they haven't added enough, unless they secretly have, and thus it will be. We'll see. I'll do something on here. I want to give more tries to hardcore runs. I'm very disappointed, as I don't think was I. Yes, I did stream that one. That I died to a spider in the jungle. So close. So it's not that bad once you don't have to worry about traps, once you have enough health to survive for most things. But I just didn't see a spider and died. And then I also played through Kirby and the Amazing Mirror with a friend. Still think it's funny that it's tied into Kirby Triple Deluxe. It's so funny. I don't know. I'm curious what they'll do with Zelda. I guess another thing, switch over to Mario Kart as I just kind of think through the whole year. Gonna need to. Where's my phone? I might want. Oh yeah, my phone's on a charger. Give me a minute, and my hair's. Yeah, give me a minute. I'll be back. Now I'm gonna pause with this one. Okay, I'll set an alarm for like 40 minutes. Ugh. I think I've been standing too long too. How do I get this down? I send Stop. Something was right. Oh. Okay. Panic over. Hold up. There we go. Well, okay. So apparently the cord to the light is a lot tighter than I thought it was. So I might need to think of another setup on that. So I set a alarm. I think. I'm gonna double check on that one. We got 40 minutes. I'll give it 40 minutes of Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart World. One of the Mario Karts. It'll be something. I should probably uh why is the thing muted? Yeah, I'll just take some party poppers. We'll save and go on to some Monster. I was kind of half like, is there something of Monster Hunter going on right now? How I save? It's not letting me. Couldn't remember what button. At least I didn't actually break anything. I think most everything else is like... Yeah. I need to get like a different cord to tie this into. I think... So the problem is I already have another extension cord. I don't know. I'm curious to see... Oh. Well, I guess we're seeing through this first. Oh well. You know what? I wonder if I should make a streaming goal. Yay. I wonder if I should make a streaming goal. Does this look off? Is HDR on? Something's off. I think the brightness is too high. Something's off with my settings, I think. I don't know. Ah, here we go. I think I'm sitting in front of things, so I can't... Oh, boy. Oh. Okay. How many coins is it to get everything in this game? I don't even know where the things I'm missing are. Probably cut out like half this webcam view. Yeah. Too lazy. Do need to adjust the brightness though. But yeah, I love just being able to derp around in games. Weirdly enough, I've not as much... You know what? I know why. I was going to say not as much in Tears of the Kingdom. I think I know why. Is this... I don't have to do anything? Just screw around? But Tears of the Kingdom, you gotta farm out so many consumables. You don't need everything necessarily. But like... The game has such a weird issue with that. Also... Oh, right, there's that new... Oh, right, that was what the update was. The update that now... Like, they had the, Oops. Oh, well. They had the, So they had the UFO in the previous update. In this update, they actually had the ability to set items. So you can actually just set all the items to Kamiko Orbs and unlock all the characters super easily now. I have not done that, so I'm still missing... Oh, I changed... Who am I still missing? I think I'm missing... Rocky Wrench. And do I have Cataquack? I got Cataquack. So I might just be missing... Rocky Wrench. I kind of want to... Oh, I did not see this one before. Well, let's see if I win or fail it. I do hope they update giving more characters costumes. That would be nice. Ow. Oh, they actually have them say blammo. That's pretty funny. So far, this one hasn't circled back on itself. I don't know if it eventually will. Oh, it says 1 lap. That's not bad. I'm not a big fan of how beating a circuit in this game, or being a challenge, instantly takes away all of your items. Not a fan of that because it makes it hard to set back up some of them if you want to like have an item to boost your ability with. Have I done this one? Oh. I guess I just haven't oh, darn it. Somehow I did not see that. Somehow I missed all of these over here. But yeah, I wasn't really too concerned about, just knocking these out. Oh no. Did I just fail it because I didn't turn sharp enough? Yeah. Misjudged the distance. I guess I could use that rewind feature, but I don't use it much. Pretty much just on those, what's it called? Okay, that time I missed it completely off because I didn't actually drift. What's it called? I think... Did I only use it in... Yeah, definitely gonna have to not screw that up. Oh, is that a UFO up there? I don't suppose I can turn to these guys. Why can't I be the water skippers, Nintendo? They're an enemy obstacle. Why can't I be them? But, what's it called? The Knockout Tour. I'm going to think of the name eventually. I need to drift. Why did I not drift? Now I just don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, done. I finally switched to a game and now I'm playing horribly. You know, I should have had is Animal Crossing New Horizons initially. I don't know why I had Mario Kart World up for so long. Dagnabbit. That is... See, the funny thing is that very first run I was doing it right, but... Very first run I was doing it right. And now I'm just flubbing it every single time. That one could have been better. Hold it. What's that? I don't suppose I can jump up there. Oh, wait a minute. No, wait. Oh, wait, no! Dagnabbit. I know it throw me backwards. I haven't done that before. I want to get thrown forward into it. I am too rusty on this. Could grab that other one. Got it! Okay, so I did not need to fly to get that one. Okay, that's good. I feel like one of the I really wish I had this digitally. So I got the physical copy. Because I wasn't able to get one of the digital orders. There are some games where it's good to have a digital copy, and some games where it's like, yeah, I'm only going to want this physical. Unfortunately, well, the problem is, I guess I already have Mario Kart 8 digital, so there's no real point in getting both. digital. I don't know. Very different kind. The only problem is, kind of prefer this one. Just to be able to goof around in this. I wonder if I can possibly try to get one of the UFOs up to a rocky wrench. So they're pretty much only in Airship Fortress. I was very disappointed Airship Fortress didn't get put in Mario Kart 8's DLC. But it being in this, okay, you know what? I'm fine with that. I don't know if I've heard this remix yet. It's one of the Mario Kart menu themes? Possibly, because I don't know all of them that well. Really, I guess I've only really been playing Mario Kart since Wii. Well, I had Super Circuit. Super Circuit kind of counts. Oh, wait a minute. So what's the timer looking like? Yeah, 23 minutes. I am way too rusty on this. Oh, fun. I like these silly little challenges. Just gotta break the Wario mustache things. Oh, I love that. I want to play more of WarioWare Move It. I think I got things set up to where I could. But I don't know, maybe I should play WarioWare Move It on stream. That'd be funny. Alright, break everything. I have enough room in here. I think it's funny how I was trying to get the Airship Fortress and then got completely distracted. I wonder what we'll get next year. My hope... Well... Ooh, wait, I see that. Is it too much of a hope to want to see something Zelda related? I doubt Grezzo's had enough time to make another. If they give him a chance to, I want them to. I want another Echoes of Wisdom style game. Like, my only issue with Echoes is just dungeons need to be better. That's about it. I wish I could see underneath me. Where was that? Is this one? Okay, can I get up on top of this? That's my goal. So this is the kind of just like derping around thing I like. It's just you don't have as much, you don't really get as much control on, where was I again? There we go. Oh, is that a question mark in the clouds? That's fine. Couple of them. Wish there was a little bit more customization. Given the, like, can I even find the sticker I have equipped on anywhere here? Yeah, that's kind of the weird thing. It's funny that both the Airs have customization that came out this year. At least I think Sonic Crossworlds has customization. I haven't actually played that one. Half wanted to, just because Omega. Omega best character. That actually makes me think what the next Sonic's gonna be like. And it's probably gonna be a while for Mario if Bonanza was the full team. Or it could not been. Could have just been part of the team. Or the main team already had moved on while they polished it up. I don't know. Yeah, I don't suppose there's a UFO up here that let me grab one of those rocket wrenches. I'm curious what DLC characters they'd add to. I wouldn't mind Link being back. I'm a little bit disappointed. The Animal Crossing DLC seems to be bringing back everyone but the Zelda ones. Like, yeah, we got new Zelda ones. But it's not as funny as just having Ganon on your island. They better put Ganon back. Ganon better be a secret edition. As it'd be the funniest. He's the best villager. It's just, you can have Ganon in New Leaf. It's just so funny. Ugh. I keep good track of time. I don't know. The main thing I'd like to see... I want to see less game key cards. I think the game key card situation is crazy. And just disappointing. It's like, come on. We got a console that's just, like, so much better. The Switch... But it's not... I also want to see different colored Joy-Cons. I don't like the darn split red-blue. I would rather the Joy-Cons be symmetrical, but I think it's crazy that the inside of the Switch is also color-coded to the colors as well, so I don't know if it's just a asymmetry, like, they're going to keep it the whole thing. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. I gotta have that one. Oh, this one's not gonna go well. Okay. Oh dear! Ah, crapola. Alright, I forgot. Oh, I forgot you can now pause to see the music. In this new update. That's nice. My ear is itching. I can't scratch my ear while I'm wearing headphones. It's driving me nuts. Okay, the menus look off color-wise on here. I need to get that fixed. I have no idea how to do with HDR stuff. Oh, no. I did have to, like, make the whole... Oh, dear. I don't know how this is gonna work. I am too rusty. Now, if only they'd sell a CD with all this soundtrack on it, though. Okay, so I have to jump the whole thing. Hey, maybe they can add some of the Wario Land characters. I'd like to see a Wario Land on Switch too. That'd be nice, but not putting hopes up on that one. That's just kind of one of those, like, it's a... I'll make this jump. Get the track with trick after trick. Oh. Wait, is that guy always there? No, he's not. I think I get. I forgot that would count as a ramp. Oh, I haven't gotten the during, Where's my apple cider? I want my apple cider. Okay, I get it now. I don't know why I was not seeing that as a jump. Well, hopefully that doesn't get in my way. Yeah. Oh, jeez, it's already too late. With those mushrooms, I probably could have done it without that last ring. Forget if you need to touch all the rings. My ear's itching. My foot's itching now. Everything's itching. I think I know. I feel like I should go and mention what I kind of want to do next. Next thing I want to stream is definitely, the... Ah, dang it. The, the Splatoon 3 Octo DLC. Definitely want to stream that. I don't know why I flubbed that up so horribly. I'm just doing worse and worse. I blame because I'm streaming. That's why it's doing worse and worse. Which one's this? Oh, it's because it's a full melody. I feel like it's just gonna get worse and worse. Wait a minute. Wait, hold up. That's like the fairy fountain theme. Is that also a theme that's shared between Mario and... Zelda? And how have I never noticed it? Honestly, don't know what to do. Oh, it's not letting me jump up onto it. I don't know if I've heard the Yoshi's Island one yet. Or Yoshi's Story. No! It's not jumping up! Got it! Finally! That was miserable. Should have figured I needed to try to aim directly into it, but still. But I'd like to not hold in a sneeze again. That set me off as being sick for like a whole week. Oh, well, there's another. How we get up there? Did not know you'd bounce so far if doing the spin out. Define safely. Well, for one, I need to actually aim at the target. Gotta end it with a thing every time. I don't think I've heard this one yet either. Got like 5 minutes to go. Before I need to switch over. It's the actual time. Now, I wonder if that's why I can't really get some of these shortcuts either. I don't drive directly into the walls. Yeah. I was glad I was finally able to use the UFO over here to grab the fish bones. I wanted to place fish bones. There are a ton of fireworks now. It's like, guys, it's not time yet. I haven't raced that much on this one. It's apparently some people's favorite. You can see why, though. And my question is, where are the things I'm missing here? If I'm missing any? Hold up. Is it... Why? Yeah, I'm still missing one, but only one. Might have an idea. Ah, shoot. That was not a ramp. I did not mean to run into that. I don't like that all the areas aren't, oh, I should have stayed up there. I don't like that there are huge areas on the side of the map that you can't really explore. Who knows, maybe that's where they'll put the DLC. Probably not, though. I'm kind of worried they might just keep those big open no-go zones. It's disappointing. If they do. There's one. Uh-oh. Hey, there's Nabbit. Food. And he has last meal. Yep. Yeah, about a minute ago. Because I don't know how long it'll take to get Animal Crossing back up. Is that coin coffer? I can't tell. Oh, it's my mole. I really couldn't tell. Oh, that's our here. Ah, there's one up there. It's probably a jump off point here. Actually, no, you can just... There's a... Is there a glide point from the down? Not sure. Might be. Oops. Still can't see. It's a few different areas. Oh well. And it takes all my items. Anyway. There's no point. I think that's good. It's end of that. Switch back to... Jeez, what is the deal with the lighting on this? What happens if I turn it off? How's it look? Oh, it looks better. Yeah. We'll leave it off till I have time to experiment with it. But I'll be back while we wait on this to load up. I'm going to go grab my apple cider. That audio may be a little bit loud. You know, I just realized, isn't there supposed to be like a New Year's apple cider item in game too? I got like the cheap one. I guess it's... I don't know. It's Welch's, but some new type? I have no idea. Isn't there supposed to be apple cider in the game too? I don't remember where you get it. If I keep talking too much, I won't drink the entire thing of sugar apple juice. There's way too much sugar in this. The non-alcoholic apple cider. What's this? Oh, I have the audio going for it. Let's not double that up. Is it when... Where's my, wand anyway? What's the current item I'm wearing anyway? I don't know. 14 minutes. And I drink way too much juice. I haven't. Check something. I just check and make sure, like, there's no, like... Let's see. I was paranoid. It's like I can't just talk about like regular plain apple cider right on Twitch, right? I don't know. There's no green hat though. Why? Yo, where do I get the... Where is the... It's somewhere. I actually have no idea where... I like the doofy items you can interact with. Like, yeah, sparkling cider. Where'd you get that? Now I gotta look that up. My mom always made that, like, sherbet. Is it ginger ale and sherbet? I don't know. The New Year's punch thing. Can I miss it? I want a Coke float. I'm gonna make a Coke float. Can I make it? Okay, you know what? Maybe it's apple cider float. I don't know if that tastes good. Oh, I meant to mute before drinking. Oops, sorry. Was it after New Year? Do you buy it from Red? Where is Red? He's here, right? Or is that not... Actually, what... I haven't played the game in so long that I don't know what I'm doing. No. Use is unlimited. Oh, it's... And there'll probably be new stuff added. I just need to know, it doesn't count as an item, right? That is the... Bulletin board. Oh, I already had one. Oh well. Yay! Apple cider! I am way too addicted to apple cider. Maybe it'll be enough sugar to keep me awake. I eat too much sugar. Half of my snacks over there are just candy. Oh boy. I wonder. It'd be a good idea to actually swap the IO here. Yeah? Maybe turn the IO down a little bit. Huh. I never changed the name on this one. Whoops. Tried to make it so that I could... Ooh dear. Wait, hold up. Tried to make it so that I could, just straight open the microphone settings so I can change them easier. But... Wait, hold up. What's this whole thing about luck? Oh! If you have bad luck and trip, you can break a cider glass. Huh. Weird. Apple cider! I don't know. I'm curious what this update's going to have. Plus, we have all those we got our Nintendo games. Looking forward to. I did not close the door. Luckily, these headphones actually get up and move around. I don't think. I didn't know what would be out. Cause any noise out the door, though. Managed to actually get that pause before that burp. Oops. But I think it's funny how I was eventually going to like start cycling out some of my villagers too. Like I was going to get Boris and Julian out at some point. But well, Boris is getting replaced by let me check something. I have his photo, right? I might not. I think they changed how you get photos. Alright, this is all the girls, isn't it? Oh yeah, I got Boris's, so I can replace him. If they secretly add Ganon. Bye, Boris. You're just the Ganon replacement. We need real Ganon. We need the real Gerudo King. I don't know if I'll ever get around. But, like, I should probably order, Age of Imprisonment at some point. I don't know if... Yeah. Like, I want more Zelda spin-offs. Not more, Not more Hyrule Warriors, though. Like, we already got 2 games. I was already kind of like... by the end of, Calamity. Because it kind of went from oh yeah, here's a reference to all these different games in the series to here is just Breath of the Wild, Breath of the Wild, Breath of the Wild, Breath of the Wild. Which kind of adds into the irritation of just the weak parts of it. This is disappointment. Who knows, maybe with the next update I'll finally... Guess 5 minutes. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm too negative on some games, but also like... I don't know. Like, yeah, some of these issues would require a lot more development. And then there are others where I'm just like... Maybe you should have done a little bit less? Like, why is the wild map so large and yet there's like a third of the map is completely unused? I think you got weird things where it's like, okay, Snow Peak is no longer the icy region of Zelda. Yeah, we still call it Death Mountain. It's just kind of a weird split there. Not sure why. Best character. Didn't they... I wonder if they'll change up the character dialogue again. It'd be a little bit too late, but... Eh. It's got my little fancy green chalice things. I love these. I will get them out for not just the apple cider, but literally just any juice. It's like apple juice, grape juice, cranberry juice, and then I attempt to drink prune juice and very quickly decide to not do that for another year. Yeah, sometimes I'm like, should I drink that because maybe it'll be healthy? And okay, maybe not again for a while. Oh boy. Okay, for a second I was like, wait, did I lose my credit card? Just, it's apparently very loose. No, I got some notifications. Yeah, someone liked my post. I did right as I was trying to start the stream up. Or if anyone less seeing that was labeled as Mario Kart, but then I kinda rambled for like 2 hours while Animal Crossing was on. Dagnabbit, I didn't switch to Animal Crossing again. I meant to, I forgot to change games. I need... One resolution is I want to add more stuff to the stream. And also update this thing more. That'll do. The pixel thing. I mean, actually... I didn't even go through all the games I played on stream this year, did I? I meant to, but I never did. Let's see. So I did Silksong. I actually need to update quite a few on Silksong. I think I only have stuff scheduled till tomorrow. Yeah, I need to... Oh, we're down to the last minute. I guess it's gonna be post-New Year's. I am standing out of sync. Happy New Year! Don't know why they turned to Pikmin at the end there. Yeah. Let's see, what did I get through? Let's see, I did a little bit of Terraria. Did ZA. Did I do First Arena a little bit? I did Five Nights at Freddy's. There were some things I like played a little bit of on stream after failing. Let's see. I had September Direct. Kirby Star Crossed World. Okay, that was on stream. So was the Switch 2 test stream. All the Great Ace Attorney stuff. That looks like Golden Sun that I have not actually made public yet, but when I get back to it. Oh yeah, me playing MX Unleashed and trying to run everyone down like a maniac for a stream. Had in time. The Switch Directs. Oh yeah, Echoes of Wisdom was... No. Oh, right, no. Echoes of Wisdom's updates on YouTube were out this year. As it, like, it was end of last year, right? So I beat that, like, quickly. Oh. As I beat that, like, maybe... It was either 2 or 3 weeks, or it was a weekend. I don't remember. But I recorded all of it. And upload it with custom thumbnails, which I need to do more. Because I don't know why... Well, I know why I don't, because I don't have any ideas. I want to, of course, like... I need to improve pixel art. I'll just try that. Let's see, Skyward Sword, as I mentioned before, was... done. Oh yeah, I did a little bit of Cozy Grove on stream. Borderline 4, Drill Dozer. Testing the Wii U gamepad. Ah, right, I did Crosscode and that one random game. Ah, geez, I didn't really do any of those. I need to use the random game thing and come up with a name. I don't want to call it Gacha Games, because, no, that's something else entirely. Random Game Selector, Random Game Picker. Oh, wait, why is there a copyright on that Random Wii Games? Listen, I don't know if that actually is whatever. It's not like I'm earning any money on it. Oh wait, no, that was December last year. So yeah. I'm curious what they'll change with this game in the update. Probably not too much. I'm hoping that I'm wrong and they actually add a ton of stuff, but... we'll see. We got the Tomodachi sequel coming out, although I am concerned a little bit. What's the map in Tomodachi? And I can no longer use tabs because of the thing. I never got around to playing Tomodachi Life. I never want to delete my sister's save file on it. Yeah, this is the thing that concerns me. Like, the original map was this, like, designed a little kooky, shape. But now the new one's a square. You know? A square islands. Like the current square island right here. Feels just a bit more soulless. Like, I don't know. Yeah, bubble in my throat and I can't get rid of it. I should probably open my town back up at some point to get rid of these. That's so many. This is still the funniest thing ever. Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed that this game doesn't have more interactivity. It's neat how some people invent some of their own games for it, but... I don't know, I just hope the sequel is more interactivity and not less, I guess. I don't know, I just like variety. Anything that I'm going to complain about in a game is generally going to be a case of like, hey, yeah, there's a touch less variety than there maybe should be here. I think those are all the fossils up there. This has been too long since I ran through my island. Old, like, Oracle of Ages style island. Ah, that means I can replace a lot of the coins with rupees now. That's gonna be nice. Maybe I'll do a little Zelda shrine thing on front the house. Just have this whole area, I've done nothing with it. I could probably extend it to this. I don't really need a big black rose farm. And plus, you can store the roses in the new update, so that's not bad. What's my mailbox size anyway? Maybe they'll secretly increase that too. Maybe they'll change the Nook bells back. Probably won't. Be nice, but... eh. I think the island shops are closed by now. I don't know. So I'm just gonna look. What games do we have that's... What if I look up images? This might give me the whole list. Nah, that was... Nah, that's just coming up with previous years. Yeah, we got Pokopia that I am not touching. Did I order the Animal Crossing New Horizons upgrade pack? Yeah, I pre-ordered it. Oh yeah, it's only $5 too. It's not bad. Mario Tennis Fever. Forgot about that one. I'm not too keen on it. I don't really care for the Mario sports games that much, so... Weird that Tomodachi's not listed here. I guess it's because I'm on Switch too. I need to watch some of the, like, recent indie directs. See, I'm just not, like, I don't really care about the indie games, because, not the indie, the third party. The indie ones are generally still physical, but the third party ones are just... Third party stuff is just generally, all game key cards. So why would I? Did I pre-order? I think I pre-ordered Virtual Boy. I can check that, can I? I don't think it... Yeah, I pre-ordered the Virtual Boy. Also a couple other random amiibo. Actually, I'm curious. What amiibo they got right now? Anyway. There's amiibo, not a selection here. They're sold out of all their winter stuff they had this year. Not a bad set of stuff. I just kind of sometimes wish they had more. Do I have to just straight look up amiibo? You think? Yeah, it's labeled as hardware. Yeah, I forgot all the prices went up. Might as well wait on a sale somewhere. I did pick up the whole champion set. Is K-Roll? Oh, they got Deity and DK. Those weren't available before, right? I don't think I don't remember which Splatoon amiibo I have. I think I just have Callie Marie and then like some of the character ones. Like the player ones. It's funny that I picked up Pyramithra and then for cheaper on what they were listed on this website, by the way. On the Nintendo website, because they raised the price of gosh dang everything. Yeah, I'm sold out a bunch. What's that I was looking for? Oh yeah, I wanted to get like a regular Luigi. Rather than the Smash one, because I'm not a fan of the Smash one being that weird pose. Oh well. Maybe eventually Luigi will be available again. Oop, dang damn it. I keep accidentally opening things. I don't know. I'm probably gonna stream later today. Again. Because why not? I don't know what I want to do. Do I want to go ahead and start my plan? I want to do that Splatoon expansion. Hmm. Did I order? Oh yeah, wait a minute. Where's when was that Amiibo supposed to come out? When's this come out again? Rosalie amiibo comes out. Now I'm just like, wait a minute, what? I did pre-order that, did I? I want like the little book one. The Mario launching out the star one looks odd. Well, that search function's completely kaput now. Oh boy. Can't search anything on Amazon anymore. Just completely kaput. Seriously, where? I pre-ordered that somewhere. Now I'm confused. I will have to look at that later. Oh boy. Starting the year off right. Realizing that I'm pretty sure I did a thing, but wait, I'm pretty sure, but wait a minute, that reminds me, I have a different amiibo. Hold up. Okay, so I got the Mena amiibo. That one's pre-ordered. I thought I did buy that, didn't I? Now I'm just completely confused. Or did I not want to get it? Why am I just staring at amiibo right now? It's probably reflecting off my glasses too, ain't it? I have no idea. I'm going to have to look at that. I wonder what else Best Buy has right now. Why am I looking at the first... What am I doing? I'll look into that a bit. I could have sworn I pre-ordered that thing. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. What else is there to run? Could do more world. I forgot this, like, shadow dropped out nowhere. Do I want to start a new playthrough and not continue my current one? So I basically got that 100% now. And that. But... Also found out apparently Elden Ring now carries over a lot of the bell bearings. It's like, oh, now it does? Thanks, game. It's like, cause it's not like that's one of the most annoying things to carry over in that game or anything. Not that I really want to do too much in that anyway. Jeez, that DLC boss. It's just the DLC final boss. All the others are fine. It's just the DLC one's crazy. This... something's not right with this. Is this one always like this? I'll have to check. Maybe it's the way I'm washing and starting to make it like chip, which is not a good thing. I have like a whole set of these. I do wash them in the dishwasher, which I know you're probably not supposed to. But there's also only like 3 of them I regularly use. I keep all the others stored in the bag. Yeah, I might need to just check. I don't know. I don't know. This stuff is just weird. What was it? Is next year's not Zelda's anniversary, is it? Or is it the year after that? I don't remember. I just want to see something Zelda related. I don't know. It just kind of bugs me that the most Zelda out of the whole Switch lifespan is arguably, like, new Zelda-wise, arguably Cadence of Hyrule. They, like, successfully made a roguelike Zelda. Which worked pretty well. So I mean, I guess there's that other one I need to try. What is it, I have it. I forget the name of it. Swords of Ditto? Yeah, I have not played that one yet. At all. I need to get around to it. Actually, with this setup, I kind of want to test something. Uh-oh. Is there no... Is it down there? There we go. The chat wasn't even on the screen. Oh well. Guess I should probably move this down a little bit. I have no idea what I'm doing. Hopefully this next year, I do better. Yeah, I think I'm gonna want to make sure that that's not getting messed up by the dishwasher. Again, I use this one all the time, so. But I spent like 24 minutes after the fact. I spent a huge chunk of those looking into Amiibo for some stupid reason. That's... I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed. Later today, I'll stream. Let's start Splatoon. I think starting Splatoon's a good idea. There's some other things I might want to do, but I think I'll start Splatoon. But I think that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Happy New Year.